Alright, hello there beauties, your girl Eunice Marie back, and this is going to be a collab video with Growwithniki here on YouTube, and we are doing a collab of our top 5 hair tips. So it's going to be, I guess I'm going to name this my top 5 curly hair tips, or specifically more for curly hair, I guess you can say. Since I am a curly head, I know a lot about curly hair, so this is going to be my top 5 tips for curly hair. So, and make sure you go over and check out Growwithniki channel as well, so you can see her top 5 tips as well. So yes, let's go ahead and let's get into this. I have my notes in my phone. That's probably why you guys see me keep looking down, because I'm trying to find them within here somewhere. So anyway, so I have my top 5. Now it's kind of hard though, because I had to really like crunch it in, like just 5 main points that I feel are really important for curly hair. So let's go ahead and let's get into it. So my first tip was use products for your hair type. And I think a lot of the times, like, I know that I was guilty of this a long time ago. I would use the wrong products for my hair, as far as like products that weren't for curly hair. So I would use things for like straight hair or fine hair, or shampoos that really didn't cater to my curls. And so you want to make sure that you are using the right products for your hair, because you can see a difference when you're not and when you are. And I feel like, you know, they're formulated for that. Curly hair tends to be drier, so you know, you want to use products for curly hair because it will have that moisture in there that is needed for curly hair, or what curly hair lacks of. So you want to make sure that you're using products for curly hair, and that will help you a lot in with your hair. Number 2 is moisture is your best friend. Like I said, curly hair is drier because of the curl and the strand. I mean, the strand is, you know, swirled around, and so the oils have a hard time with making their way down to the end of the hair, so your hair can be a lot more drier and it can be a lot more brittle. So you want to make sure that you are moisturizing your hair with a water-based moisturizer, cream-based moisturizer. Use things that are really going to seep into that hair and help to nourish it and keep it nice and soft and moisturized. Tip number 3 is don't forget to deep condition. And I guess you guys can say that I'm kind of like, because you guys know, like I said before, I am recently just really getting back into deep conditioning. So I'm so excited about this tip, because deep conditioning is one of those things where it's like, it can make or break your hair. I feel like deep conditioning, if you're doing it on a steady basis, like once a week or twice a week. I don't know if anybody deep condition twice a week, but I would say once a week deep condition. You can see a lot of benefits within your hair if you are deep conditioning, and using the right deep conditioner, as far as like making sure that it's a deep moisturizing, penetrating deep conditioner. You want to make sure that you leave it on anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, and you can apply heat, or you don't have to apply heat. I don't always apply heat to mine, and sometimes I just like put on a shower cap. If you haven't seen my deep conditioning routine, I'll leave it up there. You guys can see what I do and how I do it. But you can either leave heat on the hair for 30 minutes, or you can just leave it in your hair overnight, or you can just leave it on your hair and walk around, run errands, whatever the case may be. As long as you are deep conditioning your hair, that's really going to help with the overall health of your hair, the strength of your hair, the softness of your hair, combat breakage. You're going to keep that that length. So make sure to put deep conditioning into your routine. That is really important. And let's see, my next tip number 4 is be gentle. Now, you don't want to just go through and rake through your hair with a comb, or you don't want to just go through and pull your curls apart. You want to make sure that you are being very gentle with your hair when you're using utensils. I guess that's the right word. Or when you're using combs and things of that sort, you want to make sure that you are being gentle with the hair. You are being very patient with your hair, and you're not just raking through it, ripping through it, because that can cause breakage, it can cause damage to your hair, and all that hard work that you've been doing with your hair will go down the drain really quickly. So be gentle. And I know it can be frustrating at times as well, because I know personally with me, like there's been times where it's just like you would have a long day and you're tired, and last thing you want to do is tackle your hair at night to put it away, and sometimes you can end up, you know, pulling the hair apart and just all bad. So, or just being frustrated with your hair. That's why I say never do your hair when you're frustrated. If you're ever frustrated, just take a moment, sit back, don't touch your hair, because I've been there when I've been frustrated with my hair and I like yanked out like a chunk of hair of mine. This was like some years ago. I got super irritated with my hair. I think I was like detangling it, and it just was not working, and I just yanked a whole chunk of hair out, and I was like, damn, I regret it afterwards. But if you ever get frustrated with your hair, just take a moment, sit back, and then regroup, come back and finish off your hair. But be gentle, don't be frustrated, don't yank your hair out. Trust me, you'll regret it later on. So be gentle. And let's see, my last tip is routine with an exclamation mark. Routine. You want to find a routine for your hair, whether it's your deep conditioning every week, whether it's you're moisturizing every night, whether it's you're wearing a protective style for a whole week, whether it's your shampoo routine. You want to get in a routine for your hair. You want to get into where every week on this day you are shampooing and doing your deep conditioning and putting your hair up in a protective style for the week. Whatever it is you figure out that works for you. Getting into a routine, just like anything else in life, it's very beneficial, and it gets you on that path to really becoming disciplined, I feel, with your hair when you're on a routine. Because I mean, a lot of times too, people are like, oh, I just can't do it, my hair is too much. But I feel like if you are on a routine where every week you are doing these specific key things for your hair to better your hair, you will see a major difference, and the routine will eventually become easier. So I think when it comes to curly hair, routine is really important. You want to make sure that you set out them an hour. You want to make sure that you set out that hour or two or whatever it is for you to make sure that you wash, deep condition, style your hair, and have that routine for your hair, because it's going to become very beneficial for you. Length retention, moisture, all of that across the board. So yes, with that being said, those are my 5 tips to you guys on how to deal with curly hair. Hopefully that was beneficial to you guys. Also too, I will leave the link to my my hair advice and tip playlist here. I have a lot of beneficial videos that I talk about hair care, and you know, I show you guys what I do and all that. So if you guys want, you guys can go and check that out as well. But yes, so go ahead and check out Grow with Nikki as well. Make sure to go and take a look at her channel and check out her video on her top 5 hair tips. And yes, thank you for watching. Make sure to rate, make sure to comment, make sure to subscribe, make sure to share this video. And yes, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in a later video. Bye.